Hi students, this is the chapter 5 lines and angles session 2. In the session 1 we learn about the angles. In that what you learn, angles, opposite angles, we already learned, and opposite angles, corresponding angles, supplementary angles, like that. Now we will see intersecting lines. In that lines, intersecting lines, parallel lines, transversal lines, some different lines are there, types of lines are there, and in that again types of angles we will learn. Now first we will go to the intersecting lines. Intersecting lines means what? The two lines which will intersect at one point, or one point is common between the 2 points. When one point is common between the two lines, this is L and this is M, and this point is common between these two lines, then they are called as intersecting lines, or the two lines which will intersect each other, and this point is called as a intersection point. Okay, intersection point. Now next is in transversal line. In what do you mean by difference in transversal line and intersecting line is what? The transversal line is nothing but the line which will cut another two lines in different two different points or two distinct points. Okay, see here, P is a line which will cut the line L and M to the two different points, then it is called as a P. This P is called as a transversal line. P is a transversal line of a M, L and M. Okay. Now see here also, P will cut L and M into two distinct points, two different points. Then this P is a transversal line. This P is called as a transversal line. Okay, transversal line. When the one line will cut two different lines in two distinct points, then that line is called as a transversal line. Now see here again, P, L, M. Three lines are there. P will cut L and M, or P will intersect L and M in a one point only single point. So this P is not a transversal line. When it will be transversal line? When the line P will cut the L and M into the two distinct points, then and then only it will called as a transversal line. Okay, now you got the idea of transversal line. Now next we will learn, say this, P is a transversal line of L and M. The L and M two lines are there, and P is a transversal line. Now we will discuss about the angles made by this transversal line. Now see here, I'll give 1, 2, 3, 4, this 4 angles, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now first point is interior angles. Interior angles means what? Angles inside in these two lines. Okay, these two lines are there. Inside this, whatever the angles, they are called as a interior angles. Then what are the interior angles? Angle 4, angle 3, angle 5 and angle 6. Okay, these 1, 2, 3, 4. These are interior angles. Now exterior angles. Exterior angle means outside of two lines. 1, 2, 7, 8. So angle 1, angle 2, see angle 1, angle 2, angle 7 and angle 8 are the exterior angles. Okay, interior angles and exterior angles. Okay, now the corresponding angles. Corresponding angles means what? Corresponding angles means, see here, this line P and this is upside angle, Now this line will cut here and this upside angle. So this angle and this angle are called as a corresponding angle of each other. See, this upside angle on the left side, or upside angle on the left side, is called as a corresponding angle of each other. Now downside angle downside angle on the left side. Okay, they should be on the same side. They should be on the same side, and downside, if it is downside, then it is downside only. Okay, now downside on the left side. So 4 and 8 are called as a corresponding angle. Now here upside and right side, upside and right side, then they are called as a corresponding angle. 2 and 6 and 3 and 7. So corresponding angle is angle 1 and angle 5. Okay, angle 1 and angle 5. See, upside, upside, left side, for the left side, upside and upside, corresponding angles. Now next is 1 and 5, then 4 and 8, angle 4 and angle 8. See, downside and downside, and on the same side, that is left side. Okay, now next pair is 2 and 6, angle 2 and angle 6, angle 2 and angle 6. Okay, then next pair is angle 3 and angle 7, angle 3 and angle 7. These are called as a corresponding angle, corresponding angles of each other. Now the next thing, alternate interior angles. Alternate interior angles. Now these four are interior angles, 4, 3, 5 and 6. Here 4, 3, 5 and 6. These are the interior angles. Now from that interior angles, alternate angles we have to take. Alternate angles means what? See here, 3 and 5. 3 and 5. And 4 and 6. Alternate means what? Side change. If 3 is on a right side, then 5 has to be taken from the left side. Okay, from the left side, and from the interior angles only, from the interior angles only. So angle 3 and angle 5, and next pair is angle 4 and angle 4 and angle 6. See, 4, 3, 5, 6, 4, 3, 5, 6. These are the interior angles, and in that alternate pair is made. Alternate pair. See, 3, 5, 4, 6. So alternate angles. Now alternate interior angles. Now alternate exterior angles. So exterior angles 1, 2, 3, 4. These are the 1, 2, 8, 7. These are the alternate exterior angles. In that exterior angles, one is on a left side, then you have to take 7. You have to take 7 on the which side? Right side. Left side, right side. Okay, here see, right side, left side, right side. So left side, right side. So angle 7 or angle 1 and angle 7. Angle 1 and angle 7. Alternate exterior angles. Okay, first you have to take exterior angles, then angle 1 and angle 7. And angle 2 and angle 8. Angle 2 and angle 8. These are called as a exterior angles. Now next is pair of interior angles on the same side. Pair of interior angles on the same side. See, this 3 and 6 and 4 and 5. Pair of interior angles on the same side. 3 and 6. So angle 3. Interior angles are this, and this is pair. Pair means on the same side. Pair means two angles and on the same side. So angle 3 and angle 6 and angle 4 and angle 5. Okay, angle 5. These two are the pairs of interior angles on the same side. Then next thing. See here what we discussed: interior angles, exterior angles, corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, and pair of interior angles on the same side. The next thing is what? The next point is transversal of parallel lines. See, before we discussed P is a transversal and L and M are the parallel to each other. They will be parallel or they will not be parallel. Parallel means what? If we'll draw like this also, they will not intersect anywhere. Then they should called as a parallel. The definite distance between them is maintained, so that they are called as a parallel lines. And when L and M are the parallel lines and P is the transversal line, then the corresponding angles and alternate angles and interior angles of the same side of a transversal line, the conditions will be changed. Okay, what that conditions we will see. Okay, the next is corresponding angles. Now first we will give the names 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now corresponding angles means what? Angles on the upside, angles on the upside on the same side, or angles on the downside on the same side, angles on the downside on the same side. So angle 1 and angle 5 and angle 2 and angle 6. This angle 2 and angle 6, angle 4 and angle 8, angle 4 and angle 8, and angle 3 and angle 7, angle 3 and angle 7. Now when this L and M are the parallel, then corresponding angles will be equal. Corresponding angles will be equal. So corresponding angles are equal. Means what? Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 2 is equal to angle 6. Okay. Is equal to means if the angle 1 measures 60 degree, then angle 5 will also measure 60 degree. That is nothing but corresponding angles will be equal. Then next thing is alternate angles will be also same. Alternate angles means what? See, this is alternate angle and this one is alternate angle. So 3 and 5. 3 and 5 is alternate angle. 4 and 6 is alternate angle. 2 and 7 is alternate angle. Is it? And 2 and 8 is alternate angle. See, first of all, see what are the alternate angles. Okay, alternate angles interior and alternate angles exterior. So angle 4 and angle 6 and angle 3 and angle 5. This alternate angles are equal. Now alternate angles are equal. Two condition. Why alternate corresponding angles are equal and alternate angles are equal? Because this transversal line is cutting the two lines L and M. Those lines L and M are parallel to each other. So the corresponding angles are equal and alternate angles are also equal. Okay. Then next thing. Okay. Next thing is pair of alternate interior angles. Okay, now pair of alternate interior angles, pair of interior angles of, not alternate angles, pair of interior angles. Pair of interior angles means on the same side, 3 and 6, angle 3 and angle 6. See, angle 3 and angle 6 and angle 4 and angle 5. Pair of interior angles on the same side. Then pair of alternate angle on same side are supplementary. What do you mean by supplementary? Supplementary means the angle's addition is 180 degree. Means what? Measure of angle 3 plus measure of angle 6 is equal to 180 degree. Measure of angle. Now then measure of angle 4 plus measure of angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. Supplementary means addition is 180 degree. See, this 3 and 6 addition will be 180 degree. 4 and 5 addition will be 180 degree when the transversal of a parallel lines is available there. Okay, then up to this point the concept of chapter 5 lines and angles is over. Now in the next session we will go for the discussion of exercise. Okay, exercise 5.1 and 5.2 both. Okay. Thank you students.